to come back, and every day is coming and going from this station, a station where some people will arrive and stay a while, some will go away. They're just the two sides of the same trip. The train that comes is the same that leaves. The time to say hi is also the time say goodbye, and every day is coming and going from the station, a station where some people will arrive and stay a while, some will go away. Go away. Some people come, but long for a return. Some people leave, but they just wanna stay. Some people here just smile and cry. And every day is coming and going from this station.
It's true you need hard to stop the acting. The kids outside, they won't stop laughing, but they don't know what you've been through to get here. It's your home, you shouldn't feel the fear. It can be over if you embrace the past. So rip the walls down and taste your heart. So I'll take your steps outside the door. I can show you a world which you were made for. So I'll take your steps outside the door. I can show you the world that you were made for. It's made for you.
I'll turn the game audio on. The game audio is low. I am loud. Right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you're watching from. I'm AmaltheaAoiSi. Welcome to my Monday streaming. Where I'm back on schedule. So Monday, Tuesday, Friday. That gives me Wednesday and Thursday for editing. and uploading. And this week's goal is, well, Dragon Crest 1, which I'm not that far into. Apparently only did 3 hours. Do I remember where I'm at? No, but that tells me to go to Gallenholm. I do remember that I went completely the wrong direction and went off on a, ooh, I can travel the world and walk, until I was in areas that were way too hard for me. That I do remember. Let's see if we can sleep in an inn. Get healed. And then let's go to Gallenholm. I think it was a teasing they did about, rescuing a princess, but now she's like part of the story and not just a side quest. Okay. Whee! Welcome, Wanderer, to Gallenholm. Ooh. Gather round. Good people, what you see before you is the key capable of opening any door, so long as that door be red in color. Aye, 'tis the self-same unlocking item once used by mighty Irdic, the storied thief's key. Oh, hey, look, it's my key. Can it truly be? But this is a rare treasure indeed. How much might one expect to pay for such a thing? Might I compliment thee on thy knowledge of thy fine eye, sir? Thou hast a certain something about thee. Art thou perchance a hero of some renown? Nay, But return the matter at hand. How much for the key? Were it anyone save thyself, good sir, I should not wish to part with it for less than full 1,000,000 gold coins. But to a hero known far and wide, if it might aid thee in thy world saving and general questing about, I might consider perhaps 800,000. 800,000? This is too much, surely. Thou wouldst gouge us for profit, even as the world burneth before our very eyes. Aye, a vicious rogue, avaricious, swindler, cheat. Come now, did I not just offer a discount of full 200,000 coins? What manner of swindler would do such a thing? And besides, where is the harm in selling a thing for a price befitting its rarity? I understand full well that such a sum is not readily come by, but a certain money lender of mine acquaintance would be more than happy to help, I am sure. In any case, I shall retire to the inn by the seaside, just south of here, there to await thee shouldst thou come to see sense, O mighty hero. Swindler. Find where the swindler is staying. Yeah. Save the game while we're here. Oh. No, I don't want to save it again. Boom, boom. Oh, my nose is all stuffy. That slippery so-and-so of a merchant. Scoundrel. And was worked by him most mercilessly until such time as the debt was repaid. The young fellow over yonder seemeth somewhat downcast. He must thinks that he did not do as that swindler scoundrel asked. Truly, the purer and more honest the target, the easier the mark they make for such men. To prey upon the innocent, so is truly the work of villains. Wherefore, and by what means would a common swindler have come into possession of a treasure such as the thief's key? Namely because I stole it from a thief to begin with, so technically anybody could have it. By no means that you or I would deem honorable, of that I am certain. The thief's key might greatly aid us in the fight against the Dragon Lord, in the fight for the fate of our very world. And yet that rogue doth seek to profit from it. Hath he no conscience? He has plenty of conscience. His conscience tells him, take money. Ugh, how could I have been swayed by such plainly dishonest words? Yeah. Poor sir. Greetings, sword merchant. Was that he said? I think I've already talked to all these people and stolen all their stuff. Culprit, what culprits thou askest? Why, the foul fiends that did bear off the Princess Gwendolyn. Eastward did they fly, ever eastward. Is there none in this realm with the courage enough to rescue her? Yeah, there is. There is. And I bid thee, bear word to this brave soul, whomever it may be. Tell them that the princess was taken to the east. Fighting fiends is all about selecting the tool. Okay. Select the right tool for the job. Don't want to go hitting them with a spoon. Around might nonetheless grow. Boost the wearer's defenses. Boom, ba-doom, boom, 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 boom. Ba-ba-ba. There we go. Boo, 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 boo. Now let's go get the key so we can come all the way back here and use the key on the door. Down this way. Boop, 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 doo, doo, doo. Yeah, little ghosty. I spent a lot of time walking around this map. Not gonna get the best of me. Yeah, level 16. Boo, 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 boo. Boom. Ba 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 ba. Secret place. Oh, I've already been here. And there it is. Aw, it's a cloud. Thought I entered the city. Hello, ma'am. Dost thou mean to venture southward thyself? Then thou wilt surely encounter not just rogues, but vicious fiends also. I would counsel thee to think again. Oh no! Swindler is down! Ugh. Sir Swindler! Sir, art thou injured? What hath befallen thee? I would say he's injured. I say he's a little bit injured. Maybe even past injured, and he has passed on. Oh, he's awake. A strange fellow, entirely unclothed save for a mask. He entered unbidden, and oh, this sounds like a whole different game. He took it! The thief's key, my treasure, my ticket to riches untold. He took it and escaped by the window. Yeah, what? Wait, perhaps he wore a loincloth or some such similar undergarment? But never mind that. The villain stole my key. I fear, sir, that thou hast fallen foul of the one they call Robin Hood, he's still alive? What the hell? He is a lord among bandits who hath terrorized the lands all about this place most mercilessly of late. Robin Hood, for those who didn't watch the Dragon Quest III, is the guy we got the key from the first time. He was like our nemesis through the whole thing. Other than, you know, the Dragon Lord. See, I spake true. This Hood must be the rogue who did plunge my key into the depths of his drawers and depart without so much as a by thy leave. Ew. It touching his man bits. He fled southward. I saw it. Return it to me. Return my key. Robin Hood is no wayside bandit. He and his accomplices are hardened and desperate criminals. We must send word to Tengel and ask that a detachment of soldiers be dispatched. A detachment of... from Tengel? Nay, sir! We cannot possibly. Thou wishest thy key to be returned to thee, dost thou not? Wherefore wouldst thou refuse such a course of action? Well, the key, it came to me by other than standard means. If such were to be investigated, I might be invited to spend some time in the gal. So please, I beg of thee, no detachments. Alas, it is that or nothing, I fear. 800,000 gold coins. God. I'm a ruggedly handsome face. Nice. Curses! Why must such rotten luck e'er befall me? Thou art still here. I have no business with one so plainly impoverished as thee. Be gone. Shoo! Fine, I'll shoo. I'll stuff my shoe up your shoe hole. Heard a most fearful racket emanating from the room next door. Is all well? What sayst thou? Rogue Robin Hood did make an unexpected appearance? I suppose we had heard rumor of he and his band of ne'er-do-wells having made the cave southeast of here their lair. To the southeast. All the manner of chicanery. But perhaps now he will learn his lesson and turn his hand to less nefarious of methods. Welcome to our inn. 32 gold a night. Oh, thank you. Wee. Okay. Okay, around the mountain and into the corner. Got it. Don't you touch me, little butterfly. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, bonus to me wandering is strong. Did I get south of the mountains yet? No, I did not. Keep going this way. Oh, what's up here? Floaty jellies. Nothing special. Lick. Little anteater. Little ant gobbler. Ba 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 ba. They loved it. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, you guys having fun healing yourselves? Haven't even hit you yet, sir. Well, you know, reloading the heals. Makes them feel special. Okay, there's a mountain. Around the mountain. Up the center. Don't step in the purple stuff. Because the purple stuff is ouchies. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. I get Dragon Quest 1 and 2 done. That means next month I can play Dragon Quest 7. Okay. Hello, precious digimamatator. Or ledger man. Rest of digimamatators come later. With the hamburglers. That's their taters.
Nah, boss. 'Tis too dangerous, boss.
Unhand me! If thou thinkest I'm letting one of the boys just die, thou hast another think coming.
And if thou thinkest we're letting you die, thou hast another thing coming yourself.
Eh? Who art thou? State thy business.
Hast thou come here looking to pinch our treasure?
Yes.
Thou shameless rogue! Come here and let me pummel thee!
Ha!
Thou ain't half bad!
Ha! Ah!
One down.
Be gone! Ah!
Ooh.
Heal!
Ooh. Just you and me, boy.
Ha!
Enough! Enough! I surrender!
I have vanquished evil. But he's not been vanquished. He's been knocked down. If he plays anything like the last Robin Hood.
Thou hast clobbered me fair and square, but thou wilt spare me, wilt thou not? I swear upon my soul to mend my wicked ways. Say thou wilt, please.
Yeah.
Cheers, ears. Verily thou art a saint. I'm Robin Hood, by the way. What do they call thee, pal?
The hero.
'Tis a fine old name, that. Yeah, I like it.
The fork-tongued rogue doth claim that through his veins courseth the blood of heroes, boss.
Is that so? And thou needst the thief's key for doing some heroic bits and bobs, I suppose.
Yep.
Surely thou dost not believe this twaddle, boss.
I'm not a twaddle, you're a
Well,
twaddle.
the thing is, see,
I twaddled your twaddle.
this Erdrick, the hero who did save the world all them years back, worked for one of me ancestors, as it happens. Bloke taught them everything they knew, in fact.
That is so
verily.
wrong.
Cool. And if our friend here truly is descended from me great-great-granddad's most giftedest of pupils, that explaineth how come he just duffed me up so good. Behold, the thief's key.
You pulled that out of your panties.
Heirloom of my
Ew.
storyline. Since thy family and mine go way back, I ain't too bothered about handing it over to thee. On one condition. Thou must first navigate this here cave and bring back our comrade, who hath gone and got himself proper lost.
Okay.
Forsooth, boss, thou art a genius. This fellow here will be able to bring him back, no probs.
Well, what
Man.
sayest thou, cuz? You up for it?
Yeah.
Nice one. Verily thou art
I need
probably
to
descended from heroes.
Oh, and just so thou knowst, there's supposed to be fairies in there what useth magic to confound all who enter, or something. Anyway, be lucky, eh?
Oh, okay. Nicked off the boss after he did boast about it most noisily down the tavern. That evening, he did fall into a Scottish slumber, only to awaken next morning and find it gone. The underling hath gone and got himself lost in the depths. Oh, this here cave. Okay. Very weary of the fairies. One mini metal. Oogly oogly oo. Let me pick all the treasure up first. Bum 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 bum. Bye bye shadows. Uh, 10-ton toupee. Ah! Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest. Yeah, it is. Trying to get my thieves' key. I think I spent so much time last time wandering around that I'm like super duper strong now. Except for I can still be put to sleep. That sucks. And welcome to the stream, summertime. We're gonna see if I can beat Dragon Quest 1 this week. Still need to finish all the Dragon Quest games on PS2 to justify buying this one for the Switch. Yeah. So I would say the remakes have done a really good job of putting everything together. That gives time so the second-hand game gets cheaper. True, true. I mean, they're having an anniversary, which means, you know, we should see a sale. Not as good of a sale as the Atelier games normally get. That's how my brain works. That's how I keep my hobbies cheap. Same. I like paying like a couple bucks, $5, $10. There are some games that I don't mind paying full price. Like I am going to get Dragon Quest 7. More because I want to support the people who work on the Dragon Quest. Not really Square Enix. But you know, in Toriyama's name. Two more treasure chests to go get. I get most of my Switch games on Mercari Japan, and it's honestly saying how good they are. They are practically new, and the Switch doesn't have a region lock. And a game from any country works nice. Especially if it has an English translation on it, which I know like Play Asia has a lot of from Japan games that have English translations. But I don't play on the Switch much. I got my PlayStation. I've got the PC. Oh, I didn't go down far enough. Gotta go past Robin Hood. Yo, Robin Hood. I do need to get another external memory drive. So I'm not like installing and uninstalling the games. Oh, you didn't get off with one hit. Aren't you a lucky little shadow? Oh, do 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 do. And a lot of times, if I wait long enough, they're on my PlayStation Game Pass. Alright. Let's try this door. I don't know which door is going to be the right door. I'm not using a guide. I should, but I don't feel like I want to. No, nothing down here. What the hell? Want to get a PS Vita, but I really don't know if I would use it much. Ooh, yeah, there wasn't many games on the Vita that I had. They had really good access to older games, but with them having cut off support for the Vita, not even sure if it's really worth it unless you had the physical games. I wish I had my Vita. I have Xenogears on it. my Vita somewhere at my mama's house. I hit it real good. PS4, PS Vita, limited edition goes hard. They do. I think I got the Vita so I could remote play Final Fantasy 14. Because you could do some of the stuff offline. I think the Vita had a bunch of Monster Hunter games, right? I think so too. The Vita, I gotta say, for handheld systems, was amazing. But I think because PlayStation at the time was too many systems in a row. Because it kind of really, after their issues with PlayStation 3, and then you had the PSP, and then the PS Vita, and the PlayStation 4, and then not too long after that, you had the PlayStation 5 come out. A lot of people skipped the Vita because they already had the PSP, so why did they want another handheld? I guess the lesson learned is do something between what Nintendo did with the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, because that was too long of a gap because the games were outgrowing the system's abilities, but don't have them come out every generation. The Vampire DLC was so freaking good. Vampire DLC for what? I used my Vita to play PlayStation 1 games. That's as much as I had Tales of Heart R on it, which I loved. Oh my god, I hope that game is on their list of bringing it forward, which I think it is. I kind of think the Tales of group is bringing all the games forward, and I kind of think the same thing is happening to the Dragon Quest, that they're bringing all of them forward, and all the East games are going to come forward along with all the Tales of games. That's a good use, having all those games on their portable versions. Yes! And they were like, because it wasn't a TV, it didn't have to be like an amazing, mondally good port. It could just be the game ported. Which made it nice. Because I think I had Valkyrie Profile on it, the first one, and the port on that was really good, but the port on the PlayStation 5 sucks. Because they did nothing to graphically increase it. What they should have done with Valkyrie Profile is an HD 2D remaster on it, like they did with Star Ocean. Then the game would have rocked. Let's go get this one in the bottom corner first. And I don't think you have to say you believe. I'm fairly certain that all the Tales of games are coming. I think the reason we got Berseria when we did is, like they said, it was easier to bring forward. Now, the hard part with a lot of the older ones, Symphonia and them, is that a lot of the games from back then are lost. The original data is gone, so they have to completely remake the game by using somebody's copy of it and backwards building it. That's how Beamdog brought Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 forward, and all the other games like that, is they used a copy they had and reverse engineered it, because the Baldur's Gate games, Neverwinter Nights, Icewind Dale, all of them were lost when somebody's basement flooded. And the same thing happened in Japan. They got lost due to different companies having the distribution rights and those companies no longer existing, the original ones being destroyed for various ways, you know, house fire, stuff like that. What the hell? I didn't know that. You didn't know that? Oh, yeah. Like, you had to have hard copies back in the day. And because you didn't have that many hard copies, usually the data was stored in one location. So think how damaging a building fire or a major earthquake would be to all the old game data. Same thing with, I guess historically, if you look at the fire of Alexandria, where the Library of Alexandria that held all of the great literature of the world in it, one fire destroyed all of that knowledge. So, earthquakes, floods, fires, and we lost information. And the Tales Company was honest about that when people started complaining about Berseria being the next one coming out, because, well, if you have the recent port of Berseria to the PlayStation 4, it runs perfectly on the PlayStation 5. I played and beat it on the PlayStation 5 on stream. So, people aren't ready to buy it again. But they did say that they're doing them in the order they're from easiest. Once they're done, they announce them. So, Berseria, they have the data. They were able to do it. Symphonia and all of the earlier ones are going to be harder because they switched production companies at the time and the original data is missing. And as much as I love Baldur's Gate 3, I would have liked to have seen Beamdog's take on Baldur's Gate 3. They also had the original script for the original Baldur's Gate 3. It just wouldn't have been, you know, cool with all the 3D cutscenes and all that. But who knows? Maybe they get to do Baldur's Gate 4. Go away, wizard. Also for loss of information. Ho ho ho, I say, what the luck. The delicious looking human has fallen right into my lap, and he seems a rather pathetic fellow to boot. With things lost from the past, I believe there was a fire at, I believe it was Paramount Studios or so, but we lost a whole lot of old movies and TV series because of it. This is why you have a lot of groups now that are making digital libraries of all the material out, so that if something happens, there's always going to be a copy of the data. Oh, verily, I'm done for. Hey, Robin Hoodlum. Oh, you come quietly now. You need only submit to the searing flames of my world-ending powerful magic. There's a good fellow. Fire beam! Yo, buddy. Pick on somebody your own power level. Eh? Where did you come from? I came from your nightmares. Rather rude, I must say. Still, the more the merrier. Searing flames for two, is it? Very well. Yeah, I don't need my spells to beat you up, sir. Hold, Joe. I made the mistake of wandering around the map for 3 hours when the first time I played. I've leveled. And I made sure to buy my gear. farther down the line. Such power. I say, are you a hero? Well, even if you are, I regret to inform you that we have Princess Gwendolyn, without whose guidance you shall never reach the Dragon Lord's castle. So there! Yeah. Hey, dude. Oh no, he's in love with me. Thou hast my undying thanks, sir. Good sir, thou didst save me behind, and no mistake. Eh? The boss did send thee, for he was worried on my account. Curses! And to think I did come here looking to put a smile on his face. Instead, it seemeth I have vexed him no end. I did seek out the depths of this here cave for a reason, see? The boss was most mightily down in the dumps. On account of his precious thieves' key got nicked. I thought perhaps there might be some treasure down here, with which I might cheer him up a bit. Alas, all I found was trouble. Verily, I am a dunderhead, who doth cause naught but bother. Right. I'd better get back to the lads forthwith. Cheers again. Ta-ta! All the Shakespearean speech. Whisper, whisper. Are those stupid humans gone? Shh! Quiet! One of them's still here! Well, you're awful big for pixies.
He found us! Quick, run away! If he catches us, he'll sell us to someone, and they'll put us on display in a traveling circus or something horrible like that.
What circus? I wouldn't sell you to a circus.
Wait! He beat that horrible monster, didn't he? Maybe he's not all bad.
Yeah, what she said.
You really helped us out there. That monster was after us, you see. So, thanks. What's your name, by the way?
Hero!
I only asked for your name, not your life story. So, in short,
Arm twister.
you're on a quest to save the world. And you need to find a way of summoning Lady Rubis so she can help you.
Yeah.
Well, we're not supposed to share this sort of thing, but I suppose it won't hurt to tell you just a little bit about her. What are you doing? In case you've forgotten that's a human you're talking to. How do you know you can trust him?
I'm a
Look,
hero.
I know humans are awful and greedy and can't be trusted in everything. But if this world gets plunged into endless darkness, it's not exactly going to be great for us fairies either.
Yeah, what she said.
Say, You think we should help him? Just like that? I do, yes. We need to work together on this one.
They have really bad
He
internal
can fight
monologue, don't they?
monsters, which means he can help us with that other thing.
Ooh, yes.
The
I can
other
help.
thing.
I can help.
Gosh, you're a devious little devil, aren't you? I love it! Lady Rubis isn't here in Alefgard right now. She's visiting another world. A very far away world?
Story time.
Very hard to call her back from. Our leader came up with an ingenious way of summoning her. But before we could finish getting everything ready, we got attacked by the Dragon Lord's stupid lackeys, and she ran off somewhere. That's why we came down here in the first place, to look for her.
There are dwarves living to the east of here that she's had dealings with in the past, you see. We thought they might know something. But
Okay,
there are so
dwarves.
many annoying monsters in the way. We're never going to get there ourselves.
And we can't summon Lady Rubis on our own. Only the boss knows how to do it. So if you could go and find her for us, we'd all be happy. Right?
Right. Yes.
Thank you. Come and let us know if you find anything out, won't you? We'll be... well, the dwarves can tell you where to find us, I'm sure.
All right, we'll be off then. See you.
Aww. One choker. Ooh. Dude, a zombie male. Armor that saps the wearer's hit points with every step they take. What? Bum, bum, bum. Cursed wig that constantly confusing the user into deciding that defending is the only option open to them. Permanent auspicious artifact said to have been found deep within a rocky ravine. I picked up nothing but cursed gear here. This was an entire dungeon of cursed items. How rude.
Not today.
Yeah, not today, sir. Not today. Wee. Up round the bend. Gotta get to the stairs again.
Let the fire consume thee.
Fires of hell compel you to vanish. To the right. Whee! Oh, aren't you guys cute? Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. Bum, bum, bum. Me getting stuck on the rocks is so very like me. Hello, Nightmare. Goodbye, Frightgeist, who had a treasure chest in his no space. Boo 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 boo. Mash and grab. Don't put on the cursed gear. Boo-ba-doo, boo-ba-doo, boo-ba-doo. Bum ba ba dum bum bum ba da bum bum ba da da. Alright, already been down here. Ow. Whee! Ooh. That guy's a little sturdy, ain't he? Ba 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 ba. Oops. Whee! Die, ghosty. Alright, Robin Hood, you better keep your word. Oh, they're all asleep. Boss, don't hurt me, boss. We were standing right here and some fairies did appear, and then we all grew surpassing sleepy. Wait, those must have been the fairies we heard about. The ones what play horrible tricks on people. Such creatures truly exist? Or blimey. Oh, there thou art, Amalthea. I should have just named him Amal. I feel weird having it as my full name. Cheers for helping me mate out, and thou art a total legend. And I am a man o' my word. So here, one thief's key as promised. Yeah, the red doors are mine. Looks like thou art in debt to me, just as thine ancestor was in debt to mine own. Funny how these things happen, eh? How am I in debt? I'm fairly certain this was an equal exchange, sir. But pray, do not let that stop thee begging me for me high help again if ever thou needst it. We're mates now, me and thee. Be lucky, eh? Ta-ta! Alright, you may have noticed, but there are a fair few doors and treasure chests in the world that are locked shut. As with most locked objects, they can be opened if you happen to have the right key. The thief's key, for example, can supposedly unlock all the red doors and treasure chests in the realm. Ba-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Find somebody to cure the captain. Okay. Da, 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 da. Interesting. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. Whee! Really? You guys just wanted to stop me. You just wanted to beat them. Should have just let me walk out. The little mushrooms. Okay. Way over there. Alright. Bum bum bum. Ow. Going back to the red doors. Ugh, don't walk on the icky stuff. Whee! I could just fast travel. And then I wouldn't get any of these wonderful experience points. On the road again. I just can't wait to kill them on the road again. Yeah, your little healing buddy went away. Ba ba da ba ba ba. A little skeleton. Bum, 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 bum. Guess maybe I should have walked south. Yeah, level 19. I want to go back to the red doors. Whee! Ah, hello, inn. Ooh, I rich. Yeah, I love being rich. Boo, 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 boo. Yo, lady. Boo, 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 boo. Boom, ba, da. Doo, doo, doo. We're gonna fast travel. Whee! Ooh, and there's a boat in here. Oh, and a blue door. Owner of this house hath hired my services as a bodyguard. The grave of Galen, why is o'er yonder? Though if thy mind is made to visit it, I suggest thou writest thy will before setting forth. Meow. Woo-woo. Know that none hath ventured unto the grave of Galen and returned. Certainly if thou carest not for thy young life. Sounds like I should save it first. Yeah, it sounds like I should save the game first. And then go through the creepy tomb of Galen. Take it, foul thief, licentious larcener, take it all. What need have I of money? Our world will soon be laid waste. What good will my gold be to me then? What? Oops, stuck on a box. Whee! Hey, save lady. I wish to give my confession. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, now I want to go in the creepy cave. Why not? I'm here. It's here. Guess I don't get the ship until the blue. Alright, Hello, big guys. Ba 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 bum bum ba. One mini medal. Oh, hello, Draculas. Laddies. Ooh. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, go down, Shade. Thank you. cower ring. Like another cursed item. Okay. Down to that locked door. Ba 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 ba. Do, do, do. Only the right key will open it. Okay. Makes me wonder if the key is hidden in here somewhere. Or I gotta wait for the key for later in the game. Because, you know, it wouldn't be a JRPG if they didn't have you running around to town to town to town. Just go back to the original towns. Ba 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 ba. This I'm getting good experience. Bum. Okay. Here. Let's see if it's over here. Kind of get the feeling that it's something for later in the story. And this is just me, I don't know, wandering again. Because I seem to do like to wander. Ooh.
Sizzle!
Fire! Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Mushrooms on the menu. Alright, gotta wait till I got a key. Okay. Let's see if there's any red doors here. Meow. So the master of this house offereth those who find themselves cursed much in the way of succor. He extendeth no such courtesy to those who serve him. Would that I might retire to the soothing springs of coal to the east, there to soak my tired and aching bones. Boom, boom. Hello, sir. Those of my line have long been engaged in the study of methods for the removal of curses. Shouldst thou ever find thyself afflicted, prithee seek me out, and I shall be glad to aid thee. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's a blue treasure chest. That's why. Boo, boo, boo. Friend, hast thou heard? No. Yea, 'tis said that the secret of how magic keys might be created is long since lost. And it is also said that there is one in a certain town somewhere who is engaged in research on the subject of how said secret might be regained. Sweet. Alright, gotta come back here when I've got blue key. Boo, 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 boo. Ooh. Underpants. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, sir. Tale of the ancient times I do tell of towering golems laid aslumber by tiny fairies. Verily there are powers in this world of which we have not the faintest inkling. I broke in here to hear that. Oh, okay, rousing ring. Boo, boo, boo. Whee! Ooh, ooh, doo, doo. Greetings, lady. Boo, 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 boo. I'll come through and buy everything else. Leave. Okay, all the way over, get to the castle. Ba-ba. Whee! Ba-ba. Boo, boo, boo. Erdic's hand, almighty goddess. Yay! Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. Ba-ba-bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, not yet. On that door. Oh, hello, hot tub. Pox on my memory, I could have sworn that the castle dungeon was around here somewhere. Thou art young in years as I am myself, and yet, unlike myself, thou art charged with a quest of great danger. To remain here and pray for thy success is the least I can do. May the sun shine always upon this young adventurer. Said that mighty Erdic and his allies did commit all their magics and secret techniques to certain scrolls for posterity. Some say that the secrets of said scrolls hide in a town established by a certain bard with whom the hero of legend had dealings. Oh, that guy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Boo, boo, boo. Robbing and pillaging. Ba, 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 ba. Meow. Oh. Ba-ba-ba. Blue door. Okay. Bum bum bum. Oy, nope, don't go back down. Yo, lady. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You've got that training, dudes. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Blue. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Boom, 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 boom. One red door. Yo, dude. Sword, armor, helm, and shield. Gather unto thyself all the accoutrements of mighty Erdic, and thou shalt surely prevail in the battle against the Dragon Lord. South of here lies a town where legends of such items are told. Perhaps there thou might learn more of their whereabouts. Boom, 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 boom. Ba 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 da 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 da. Oh, da da da. Damn maze of a castle. Okay, down more. I didn't go down far enough. Whee! Jeebus. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Apple. Ba 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 ba. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do 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 do. Tis thee! Perchance thou rememberst me? I was part of the detachment sent to seek out Princess Gwalin. Though I am part of said detachment no longer, I was injured, and chose to tender my resignation. Forgive me, this is a barefaced lie. In truth, I fled out of fear of the fiends that did assail us. And I returned here, to the village where my wife and daughter do dwell. Yet since my return I have done little save wallow in guilt and self-loathing. And still my beloved wife neither scoldeth nor scorneth me. She simply worketh all the harder, that I might live in comfort and peace, and I despise myself all the more. Truly, I am the lowest of the low. No you're not. I'm the one taking your stuff. Mine allies made for Remuldar in the hopes of finding clues to the princess's whereabouts. They may even be at the cave in the quagmire by now. Yet here I wallow in my cowardice. Yeah, coward. Father weeping at the edge of town. He doth little besides sleep. Lark's child, thine is a face that shall suffer itself to be beside that of its destined lover and no other. What? Oh, blue. Whee! Ah, soothing. The waters are white with churning and the bottom invisible as a result. Ba-da-ba-ba. No, thy weapon will not serve to vanquish the Dragon Lord. The sword of thine ancestor remaineth still in this land. Seek it out and let it cleanse our realm of evil once more. Ba-ba-ba. Fairy flute. Ooh, somebody's dirty underwear. That's exactly what I want. Ba 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Hello, sir. Ooh. Alright, back to the cave and then warm march myself south. Hey ho, hey ho, off to war I go. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. Yeah, level 20. Ooh. Bye-bye, heal slime. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ooh. 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 Oh, that looks like a place. Ooh. Da, da, da. Yeah, little soldier. Go away. I was marching. Ay, 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 ay. Down. Follow this little road. Over here, because it looks like something's over there. Brum, 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 brum. Rumblebee's defeated. Yeah. Fairy Village. Crackle roll. Snub scroll. Ooh. Do, do, do. Yep. Blue key. Full moon ring. Mini medal. Magic water. And a giant summoning circle. Ooh. Ba, ba, ba. Alright, back to looking to see if there's anything on the map. Oh, hello, big guy. Wow, you took a lot of hits. I must be reaching an area I'm not supposed to be in. Ooh. Here we go. Yeah. Give me the goods. Yeah, I'm nearing areas I'm not supposed to be at. That guy's getting harder. Yeah, I'm supposed to go east. Looks like there's a town there in the middle of the desert. Electrocute. Okay. All right. Woo. 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 Okay. Get to the town and then get to somebody that's not gonna like off me. And run if it's more than one. There it is. Amdara. Aw. Oh, hello, money bags. All right. Do. Hiding many metals in your closet, sir. Scrolls contain priceless knowledge recorded in the mists of antiquity. Those well versed in the matter. All one need to master the technique they describe is unroll them and read them. Oh, sweet. Hello, sir. Believest thou the rumors of newly minted heroes roaming the land? Yes, I do. Thou dost, then I too shall choose to believe them. And may the goddess bless these heroes, whoever they may be. As far as I have heard, their merry band consisteth of a warrior, a priest, a mage, and one who fighteth solely with fist and foot. Just imagine. Well, it's not me. Boo, 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 boo. Ah. Magical stand at the tower knows Shrine of Rain. Who built it and with what purpose in mind, I know not. But 'tis said that it hath stood since the time of Irdic, hero of legend. Alright, already robbeth this place. Yep, gotta save it. Before going on. Whee! Let's go, little dude. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Boo, ba doo, ba doo, boo. Lost village. Ooh. Ooh. Ba, 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 da, da. Whee! I could fly. Or be fine craftsmen to a fellow, but they're stubborn little rat bags. None too friendly or neither. It seemeth they once had occasional dealings with we humans, but none in recent times that I've heard tell of. Boo 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 ba doo. Greetings. Path of sentencing. Bum bum bum. Now her enemy spells. Bum, ba, 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 bum, ba. Ooh. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's see what I can sell. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, got 2 of those. Let's sell 1. 2 of these. Bum, bum. Thank you, sir. Eek, thou art. Who art thou? What business hast thou here? Dost thou not see that I am engaged in the changing of my petticoats? Begone! Maybe I wisheth to taketh thy petticoat with me. Oh, stop yelling at me, lady. I'll get out of thine drawers. By thy costume, friend, I gather thou art somewhat enamored of the great hero Eardick. Then knowest thou of the mystery of the Saviour's origins? Some say that Eardick was sent unto us from a realm beyond the clouds. Okay. He had a mom. They're thither, selling my wares. Greetings. Visited by merchants at Tingle and Gallon home. Don't see many of those sort these days. Ba-ba. Ba. Not enough troubles here already that thee and thy friends must add to them. Ooh. If there be such a mage in Tangela, I know not of them. Oh, Father, what are we to do? Not a sickness that the usual salves or tinctures might treat. Perhaps the right spell might avail thee. Alright, let's learn some crack. Yeah. Crackle. There's a whistle have been inscribed. Ooh. Nose for treasure. Passage. Ba-ba. I'm gonna have to look up what to do about this guy that's sick. Bum bum. Boom 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 ba do 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 do. Ba bum. Ba bum bum. Snub nose, little snot. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, round the other way. The shrine in a tower to the northwest, the village of Cole. Most curious old fellow doth weather all alone. Most curious indeed. Oi! Needs blue key. Wear a ring is prudent even for a mighty warrior. Such adornment, not solely the province of preening and plosiers. When rain and sun the twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete. Meow. Tell thee a tale fit to chill thy bones. In a land to the distant south lieth a forest that once entered may never be left. It is said to have been cursed by one greatly skilled in the art of illusion. Interesting. Ba-ba-doo. Do-ba-do-do-do-do-do. Not dwell upon the Dragon Lord's coming. Hath thou happened yet upon that most holy of shrines? Was the sanctum? No. Turn thee south from this place, there shall thou findest it. Okay. The dwarves. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ooh. That was the princess was kidnapped, but the treasured sphere of light was also taken. The kingdom nay is humankind going to fall? Not if I can help it. Boo 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 doo 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 doo. Legend tell of how the mighty Erdic did use the rain's bow as a bridge to reach the Forsaken Island west of here. They speak also of how the hero did descend into the darkness through the hidden doorway, the castle's throne room. Wanderer, if on thy travels thou shouldest chance to meet with the descendant Savior Erdic, promise me this, promise me that thou wilt tell him all that I have told thee now. Verily shall it stand him in good stead. Boo. Boop 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 boop. I see. Gotta walk around the whole outside. Boop, 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 doo, doo, doo. Roderick, what art thou about? Where tarriest thou so? Ba-bum. Bum, bum, bum. Woof woof. Yo, dude. How camest thou to be here? I did lock the door up tight, and with no ordinary key at that. Yeah, I have the key. Oh ho! Thou possessest the thief's key, then thou art plainly no ordinary folk. But even the thief's key will be as naught to mine own magnificent magic key, just as soon as I am able to complete it, that is. I cannot seem to replicate the methods of old, though I try and try. All my efforts disintegrate, but after a single use. But I have had an epiphany. A bolt of inspiration hath struck. Finally, a key good for any number of uses is within my grasp. Forgive me. I have something of a tendency to become carried away. I am the warlock of door locks. And thou art? What bringeth thee here, pray tell? Well, well, so thou seekest a spell with which to remedy a life-threatening ailment. As luck would have it, I am something of a jack of all magical trades, and count healing spells among my plentiful arsenal. Alas, I am also extremely busy. Forgive me, but thou wilt have to look elsewhere. Thou wouldst insist that I examine the patient, but it is as I told thee. I am busy, most busy indeed, and most devilishly inconvenienced to boot. For the dwarf who did until only recently aid me in my researches hath rather selfishly chosen to vanish. It is only through the marriage of my knowledge of sorcery with his surpassing craftsmanship that the magic key might finally be completed. and we were so very close. I have little choice but to go to his dwelling place myself and see what hath become of him. Though the journey is a most perilous one, I still needs... Itchy. Must go. One must suffer for one's craft, or so they say. Thou wilt go in my stead, thou sayest? And in return thou wouldst have me work my healing magics? The cave wherein the dwarves dwell swarmeth with slavering fiends. Thou wouldst journey there on my behalf nonetheless. Thou art a curious fellow indeed, but trustworthy too, I sense. Very well, I shall do as thou askest. The dwarf's dwelling place lieth in the deepest part of the cavern south of Rimeldar. All being well, my friend, the craftsman is to be found therein. I shall do all that I can to fulfill my end of our bargain, though whether my healing arts will avail against the powers of darkness remaineth to be seen. No, I want to stay in this house. Whee! Magic barrier scroll. Bum bum da 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 da. Boo 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 boo. Ba. Bum ba. Ooh. Wee. Wee. Hello, big baddies. Bum bum. Ba 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 ba. Level 21. Yeah. Ooh. Keep thy wits about thee, shouldst thou plan on crossing the bridge to the south. Monsters that roam the lands on the other side are surpassing fierce. However, thou shalt surely be rewarded for thy bravery, shouldst thou feel ready to test thyself. I see a shine in thine eyes that remindeth me of my own youth. Allow me to impart some words of wisdom, young lad. It would behoove thee to head for the sands north of Rimdar and investigate the westerly rocks. Leave no spot unsearched. Cast thy gaze toward the shadows, the roofs of the trees. Thou shalt not regret the effort. Okay. Oh, nope. Exit. Ooh. Ooh. Meanies.
May thy blood run cold! Not today! Yeah!
Yes, goes the bad guys. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. I see something glittering in the tree line. Nice. Ooh. Huh? Trying to heal himself. Bad guy. Do do do. Bum, bum. Brr, 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 brr. Oy.
Crack! Oh! Oh!
Glad to see the little nuts at
Not today!
this look the same.
Yeah!
The lumps. Ooh, whoever said that they needed to be flesh colored. Ew. Okay. Here. Whee. Ah, it must be scary if all the bad guys are running away. Brum.
Supple! Ah! Yeah!
Boo 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 boo. Ooh. Ooh. Back the bad guys. Do 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 do. Ooh, ice shield. Fire attacks. Sweet. Whee! Woo. Yes, that. Canst thou not see that I am about my work? Away with thee, away! Alright, you're not the right little dwarf.
Supple! Be gone!
High level? Not yet. Aww. Whee! Okay. Go to the right. Oops, wrong way. Do do do. Come on, back scratcher. Oh, ouchie, ouchie. Ah, skeleton is defeated. Aren't you cute, little scorpion? Cave is a dwelling place of dwarves. Human, what business hast thou here? Looking for one who is working on keys. No, I want the blue key. Woo woo. Ooh. Craftsman among number. Aye, there's one I've heard called by that name. Strange fellow, fond of your kind. Thou wilt find him in the deepest part of the cave. Thou wilt not find him well. And fool, these are the wages of such sins as consorting with humans. Oh, poor guy. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Alright, let's go here. Search these. Yeah, little scorpion. Woo, 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 woo. Boop boop doo 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 doo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Yeah, leveled. I'm getting stronger. Carpenters, smiths, metalworkers, thou wilt find able craftsmen of all stripes among we dwarves. We work only at what we love best, and we work at it well. Time was we dwelt in another land entirely, until the fairies called us here to Alfgard. We were ever prone to do as the fairies asked us, though we have heard precious little from them in a long time now. Licky licky. Snacky snacky. Boom 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 boom. Well, alas, I am not quite ready to do business just yet. Woohoo! No. What the? You didn't tell me anything, sir. Tell no other that I shared this with thee, friend, but it was we dwarves who did construct the fairy's secret dwelling place. And while we built and hid it too, though person were to visit a certain cape and stroll through that certain forest, they would not know it until they stumble right upon it. Blue door. We do not abandon our kind, though they be laid low by sickness or such like. But the world is as it is. We are none of us prepared to brave the dangers of the world outside. Go in search of doctors or medicine either. Not even for the sake of a comrade in need. Yeah. Aw. Who art thou? Though the warlock of Dorlock sent thee. Thou art an odd human indeed, to come so far for the sake of a lowly dwarf. Well, as thou canst plainly see, I am somewhat indisposed, having met with a stretch that accursed swampland. I fear that I am not long for this world. I had hoped to see the magic key completed, but it seemeth it is not to be. A cure, thou sayest? Do not bandy such words about so lightly, friend. True, I heard tell of a miraculous medicine that the leader of the fairies did once say might cure all ills arising from such like miasma. Aye, she and I are acquainted of long standing. I've neither seen nor heard from her in some time. I'll not survive the journey all the way to Craggy Cave and onward such to their dwelling place, not in my state. No, I fear I must simply accept that I am done for. The dwarf seemed to be suffering from the same condition as the captain of the guard. Cure swamp sickness. Okay. Bigger shovel. He simply threw himself bodily at the rock in order to smash it. Told the legend of one of our kind who was both bold adventurer and smith without equal. That he was, sir. He did roam the world in the company of a human hero, and did forge a helm like a which has never since been seen from an orb of boldest blue. That he did. That he did. Boom, boom, boom. Power of darkness reacheth even here beneath the earth. If naught is done about the Dragon Lord, we dwarfs shall too perish. Poor dwarves. Alright, gotta get to the fairy village.
Begone, human. This is no place for thy kind.
Yeah, it is.
I will say it only once more. Clear off, or else fail to do so, and...
Wait! It's him! Chief, this is the human we told you about. The one we forced to... asked to help us.
Forced to. I volunteered, lady.
Yes, and he's not just any old human. He's super strong. I'd say he might even be hero material.
Shit.
I'm not sure about the hero thing, but it wouldn't do to hurt someone who helped you two out, I suppose. Let's hear what he has to say for himself. I'm the Overseer. I'm looking after the village while our leader is away. And, no offense, but I'm not too fond of humans.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either if I was you.
Alright, you've told me your name. Now tell me what you're doing here. How did you even find out about this place?
I actually stumbled upon it earlier, but the dwarves told me exactly where.
One of the dwarves is sick, and you need our miraculous medicine? I suppose this is because of all those horrible poisonous swamps that have been cropping up everywhere.
Swamp sickness doesn't clear up naturally. You have to do something about it, or it's curtains.
And there is that one medicine we have. Yes, a dose of sun-up syrup would probably do it. Sadly, I can't give you any. What? Why not?
Yeah, why not?
And I thought I was mean to humans.
I'm I'd make it if I could. It's just... When the boss showed me how to make it, she kept the last 2 ingredients secret. Only she knows what they are. Oh, and we don't know where she is.
You spoke with some of the dwarves, didn't you? Did they have any idea where she might have got to? Oh, well, that's that then, I suppose.
And after we went to all the trouble of making you go and ask them.
It'll be dark soon, Chief. We can't just leave him out here after he's come all this way.
Yeah, don't leave me out
He
here.
can stay the night, can't he?
Fine. But just the one night. And just this once.
Make the thing that boss was working on, you know. Master Craftsman. I'm not a bad slime, really. Oh, a Goomish! Not every day we see one of your kind around here. You're such a cutie little slime. I love the slimes. There it is. I thought I had stumbled across something earlier. Now where'd you go? Ooh, give me kitty kitty. Ooh. Oh. He vanished. You're Malthea, aren't you? I heard about you from the chief. You want to have a rest before you go? Yes, please. Woo, 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 woo. Yo, princess.
Almighty Rubis, grant unto me strength in this time of need, until such time as the prophesied one doth appear.
How rude. Didn't do that without her permission.
This is Tantagel Castle.
Well then, beloved daughter, thou art returned to us safe and well, praise be. Thou needst fear no more, princess. The hero hath vanquished the Dragon Lord, and peace hath returned to our world. And thus thy role too is at an end. This being so, perhaps thou might share with us the message with which thou wert entrusted. Come, tell us that which Rubis told thee. What secret was it that she would have had thee impart?
Almighty Rubis, pray banish these wicked illusions.
Ooh.
Try all thou wilt, thou shalt not prevail. Thy phantasms shall not sway me.
Yeah! Give in to it, thou canst not resist forever. The vision shall continue until at last thou submittest. Submit test. Interesting. So that is where human weakness lieth. In the heart. Thou didst well to resist, Gwalion. For a little girl to have grown so strong, truly, it maketh us both so proud.
Mother? No, it cannot be. My mother perished when I was but a babe in arms. This too is an illusion.
Truth or illusion, doth it really matter? Whether I am real or not, thou must not reveal the message with which thou wert entrusted. Thy mother speaketh true, Gwalin. Forgive us. Were we able to help thee, know that we would. Thou must need endure for the sake of our world. Yeah! Yeah!
No! Mother! Father!
Do not falter. This too is the monster's doing. Being and strong, we too shall endure all that we must.
They shall not deceive me. It is all but an illusion. All of it.
Illusion or no, I am right glad to have met thee at last, beloved daughter.
Mother! It is none of it real. None of it. And yet
Poor princess.
watch you both perish and do naught. It hurteth me so.
Such pain is hard to bear, is it not, daughter? But weep not, thou dost well to bear it. Were it not on our account, we would sacrifice ourselves 1,000 times over for thy sake. That we would, 1,000 times, 10,000. It mattereth not, if it be for thee, beloved daughter. Oh, dear Lord. That's called nightmare fuel. You're gonna have issues.
Can you hear me? The light of hope is fading. You must hurry. Only with a magic key might she be freed from this torment. And so, you must heal the afflicted with an infusion of glimmergrass and wake robin.
Wake robin glimmergrass, okay?
There is no time. You must go to her.
What's that? You can make sun-up syrup with glimmer grass and wake robins? And how do you know that exactly? Somebody told you in a dream? Chief, it must have been. I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't like humans. And I don't trust you. But if you bring me those ingredients, I'll see if they really do make sun-up syrup. You'll do it? Good. You'll find both of them down by the mountains far to the southwest. Unfortunately, you'll find a lot of very nasty monsters there too. Don't die. If you do, don't blame us. Don't die. That. Boo, boo, boo. Hello, little guy. Hi, little guy. Everybody's running away from me. I'm so scary. Cattle prod, undead doer, demeanor. These techniques were all given by Eardick. One's mind balketh to imagine what manner of attacks they were. That after Eardick vanquished the Lord of the Underworld, they did commit some of their most secret techniques to parchment. Yeah, I thought they did. Minds me. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. We loving it. Ooh. Ooh. All right, round this way. Have some crack. Yeah. Bye, little guy. You are so cute. Ba-ba. Glimmergrass. Check. Wake Robin. Check. Ooh. Something shiny. Glowing fruit that he's never seen before. It's beginning to rot, giving off an incredible power of life. Suddenly the fruit spits forth 2 glowing seeds. Eek. Oh no, bad guys! No way we can beat these things. We're for it. This is no time to give up hope. I'll hold them off. You get lost out of here. But Chief, you'll... Don't worry about me. I've been around some heroes in my time. If there's one thing I've learned, it's never to give up. I won't let them beat me. You can be sure of that. You're helping me. Yes, I am. Because I'm a hero.
Much better.
God damn it.
Much better.
Yeah, saw that coming. Oh. Rematch. Fucking hell. Ay, ay, ay. Do, 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 do.
Supple!
Bum, ba, bum.
Mid-heel! Mid-heel!
Yeah, I'm on.
Ha! Oh! Ah! Oh!
Come on, come on, come on.
Ha! Ah!
Get that health up.
Not today! Ha! Ah! Not today! Not today! Oh! Oh!
Boom, boom, boom.
Not today! Not today! Mid-heel!
Come on.
Oh!
Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Alright, only you two left. Buggers.
Yeah!
Not the button I wanted to push.
Not today!
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, that was lucky. Ooh. You, thank goodness for that. And thank you, Amalthea. And Glimmergrass and the Wake Robins to the fairies. You got the ingredients? You really got them! Let's make that medicine and quickly. Sun up syrup, here we come. One human and one dwarf worth, you say? I think we can manage that. Good, then I'll let you get on with it. Just do it exactly as I taught you. Well, this is awkward. Well, I suppose I owe you a thank you, too. Thanks. I have to say, when you were fighting back there, you seemed like quite the hero. Seeds. You have 2 of them? They're very special, you know, filled with the power of life itself, and more valuable than you can imagine. They only grow in certain very specific places under certain very specific conditions. You know, the boss said if she had some of those, she could make that thing she was talking about. Typical. We've been searching for them all this time, and then some selfish human comes along and just snaps them up for himself. Hands over the seeds. What? You're just giving them to me? Oh, to say thank you for the sun-up syrup? Well, we don't even know if it's going to work. You... Seeing this moment on this quality must be insane to veteran player. Probably. I mean, the whole game looks beautiful. I never played the original. Hubby did, and then he told me I should not have recommended it because it's not a good place to start playing the OG version of this game. Namely, the lack of direction it gives you. But I think they did such a good job. Chief, it worked. We made sun-up syrup, which means the dream must have been true. It also proves that you don't have to do a great big project like the Final Fantasy VII remake to do a really good job with an older game. We made 2 people's worth, so the dwarf and the human you were talking about should both be alright. Here. I mean, I think if they would have done Final Fantasy VII in this style, I don't think people would have been mad. And they wouldn't have had to make it 3 whole games. I think playing OG Dragon Quest 1 would kill my Zoomer ass. Right? Not built for that. I need the yellow paint. Yeah. And the whole thing with the princess in the first one being kind of a side quest that you have to choose to go and do. Yeah, he wasn't very happy with it. But you know, that's what people did back in the day, and it made you make choices. Now they fixed all that. Wait, before you go, come back and see us when you've cured your 2 friends. Most went insane with the freaking dumb puzzle on Dragon Quest V. Yeah. I've been there way too many times. Especially back in the day. Hell, Final Fantasy 12, I never got past the first town. I got lost. Because if these seeds end up helping us make what I think they will, he might just be one of them after all. I'm a hero! Dwarf first. Whee! Administering the drugs. He's cured. The remedy thou didst just now administer. 'Twas the work of fairies, was it not? It seemeth I owe thee a great deal. My life, in fact. I am in thy debt, human. Thou didst say when first thou camest here that thou wert sent by the Warlock of Dorlocks, didst thou not? I must make for Rimeldar with all haste. The legacy of this newly regained life of mine shall be the return of the magic key. Many thanks, human. Ooh. Whee! I'll be back to search the rest of that once I have the blue key. My fault, all of it. Had I but been better, he would not have had to overexert himself in his efforts to redress my failures. Hero, thou art returned. How fareth my father? He yet breatheth, though haltingly. But both the priest and the mage have exhausted all avenues in their attempts to aid him. It seemeth yet he shall soon. What? Thou wouldst tell me not to give up hope, but like that I'm just shoving her. Like, lady, come on, follow me. Drink this, sir. Ugh. His breathing. It is much improved. What does this mean? The remedy thou didst administer was the work of fairies? And it was in search of it that thou didst venture forth after last we saw you? What have I done? Aw. She crying.
I am ashamed. Utterly ashamed. My father lay there, breathing what may well have been his last, and all I could think to do was brood upon my past mistakes.
Yeah, well, it was your father.
Not only didst thou refuse to give up hope, thou didst seek out a means by which it might be returned to us, and us all but strangers to thee. Thou hast my gratitude. I have not been kind to thee, but thou art noble indeed.
Thank you, lady.
What? Thou didst dream of Princess Gwaelin, who was held captive in some manner of cave?
Hear that? And she's being tortured.
I had not wished to believe it, but we recovered this from the cave amid the swampland. 'Tis her necklace, without which she was seldom seen. And yet there it was, discarded upon the ground.
Ooh, it's a heart.
Mighty hero, I trust in thee. I trust that thou wilt return the light unto this benighted world of ours. And I trust that thou wilt come to mine aid. But thou must needs come quickly. I know not how much longer I can.
Aw. Obi-Wan Kenobi, I'm the only hope.
What just occurred? What? The princess spoke to thee through her necklace? I heard naught whatsoever.
That's because you're not the protagonist.
But I shall take thee at thy word nonetheless. 'Tis plain thou art the hero of whom she spake, and the coming of whom she awaiteth most desperately. The necklace is thine. May it aid thee in thy quest. Now please, go to her.
Oh, I gotta see a man about and a dwarf about a blue key first. Princess's necklace. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think it's funny that you spent the third game with a whole party, and in this game, it's just you. But this one comes after it, and they're all talking about all the heroic acts of your ancestor who didn't do it alone. But here we are, doing this alone. Hey, you two, where's that blue key? Final stage is upon us. Do not fail me now, friend. Nor thou me. That's a lot of elements going into one little key. Ba 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 ba. Ba, da, 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 da. 'Tis done. True magic key that shall not bend nor break, no matter how many times it is used. How long have I awaited this day? My companion here hath told me all, that we were able to complete this great project of ours at last, with thanks to thee, friend. And it seemeth thou didst enlist the aid not just of dwarves, but of fairies also. Truly, 'tis like unto the tale of mighty Erdic. For 'twas that very hero who did bear the key after which the one we have just now completed was modelled. 'Tis thine by right. Come, take it. Yeah! Take it, please. After all, 'tis the making of the thing that doth interest us, not the using of it. Thou hast the right of it there, old friend. Da, da, da. Alright, what doors can I open now? I would ask only one thing in return. Let this remain our little secret. In order to fund our next experiment, I mean to sell one or two magic keys a little less amenable to repeated use. Were my customers to learn that a more durable version existed, they would surely begrudge me the price. Oh, what a swindler. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, no, he has nothing else in there. Boo, boo, doo, 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 doo. Ooh, 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 ooh. Money! From the bath of coal, walk 3 the southward and examine carefully the ground beneath thy feet. Okay. Ba ba ba. Ba da 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 da. Yeah, blue doors. do 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 do. Boom, boom. Now to Z's, because my dude needs some rest. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Okay. Ba 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 da 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 dun dun. We'll talk to the fairies. Actually, I don't want to talk to the fairies. I want to open the box. Alright. Going to save it and call it a night thus far. Because, well, my controller's not going to live too terribly much longer. I'll definitely go and... Oh, no, that's a different one. That's the next key. Ooh, 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 do, 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 do. Let's see if I got time to go and get the stuff hidden in the castle. Ba ba da ba ba ba. And I'll save it. Ba 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 ba. I've been healed. No. Next key. Ba 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 da da. Da 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 da. Whee! Oh, that thou didst reach this place is proof of thy fortitude. Perhaps one so bold might be capable of besting the creatures that infest the grave of Galen. Venture thee to Galen home and seek out the grave of the great bard. Yet know that to reach it thou wilt require a key rarer than the magic key. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Grave of Galen needs a third key. Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna go talk to the guy outside. Ba 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 ba. Oh. Rah. Yo, squall. Welcome, 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 welcome to the stream. Where I'm rushing to see what little stuff I can get done before my battery dies. Hello, sir. Ever have I known that one descended from mighty Erdic would one day visit me here? There's some interesting choices with this game. There are. I don't know if I've made interesting choices. Dost thou, thy having been able to enter this place alone, signify that thou art that long-awaited visitor? Then I have a gift for thee, friend. Ooh, the Sunstone. Wow, makes that princess obsolete, doesn't it? Long, long ago, mighty Erdic did entrust the Sunstone to the man who was Chancellor of Tegel at the time. And he passed it to his firstborn child, and they to theirs, and so on down the years. Its existence hath remained a secret, even from those of the royal line, even from mine own son, who doth now serve as Chancellor. Forgive me, I imagine it was no easy task finding it or me, but these are the steps necessary in order to keep such treasures from the hands of the wicked. Oh, I see that thou art a stoic yet magnanimous soul. This is thine ancient ancestor was, if mine own is to be believed. Thou wilt bring light unto our realm once more. Of that I have no doubt. But long now have I kept my vigil here. I grow tired. Soon I must take my... He hands me the stone and then says, alright, I can go and sleep forever. Wait, are we about to watch him, like, croak? Are you dead? No, okay, you're still talking. For now. He's like, here's the magic stone. I'm gonna sleep forever now. What the fuck? He just tired, boy. You're not just tired. He told me he was gonna sleep forever. That's not just tired. That is tired. Like, oh my lord, he's tired to the tips of his bones. He's like, I've stayed alive so long because I don't trust my eldest. My firstborn. I'm not going to pass this to him. I'm going to lock myself in this room he can't get into. He's been holding that stone for 70 years. Yeah, and refusing to give it to his eldest. So, passed down to the firstborn, to the firstborn, to the firstborn. He's like, well, my firstborn don't even know it exists. Alright, well. Nothing in that room. Is there a chest in here? I don't think so. No. Okay. Whee! Boo, 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 boo. Do, 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 do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whee! Hi, boat guy. I am closely related to a certain minstrel by the name of Zalin, and though the land is beset by monsters and dangerous in extremes, still doth he roam hither and yon. I can scarce believe his boldness. That would be the bard I'm supposed to be looking for. Oh, he had a cat suit. Yeah. Meow. I'm stylish. Oh no, I don't want to go into that dungeon yet. I need the third key. Meow 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 meow. Wee! Kitty cat fly away. Of my battery. Okay, still down there on one bar. Boop boop boo doo doo doo. Alright, armor. Man, whip would kind of be worth it. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh wait, no, I don't want to back all the way out. Boom, boom. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, one whip. Boo. Alright. You know what? And I was a rim doll and hopes finding clues to Prince Warbrow. Yeah, I already figured that out. I found them before talking to you, sir. Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright. So I already found the thing that person told me to. I believe there's a blue chest in the well. There is. Hello, sir. Oh, Orochi sword! Glad I just brought that whip. Boom, boom, ba, da, 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 da. All right. Oh, do 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 do. Whee! The little dwarfy dudes. Oh, let me go down that one on the left. Woo, 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 woo. Whee! Going through all the passageways I didn't when I first came through here. Okay, sweet treasure. Yeah! Down with the big bad wolf. Many medals. Whee! Yeah, block my spells, because I'm really using my spells against you. Yeah, leveled. Whee! Okay. That brings me back to this one. I'm glad to see that was just a big circle. Going down, skeleton. Yeah. Do do do. Ba 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 ba. Bye bye, scorpion. I'm killing it. Okay. Wee. Do 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 do. Mwahahahahaha. Ooh. Ooh. ba ba da ba ba. Do do do. Boo, 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 boo. Oh no! A candy box.
I cannot fall. Oh! Be gone! Ah!
Ay.
Much better. Oh! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! Wow, that was close. Those boxes hurt. A prayer ring. Ah! Kind of fitting. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, what's in these corners?
Yeah! Yeah!
Wow, 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 wow. Oh, bounty extracted here. Whee! Ouchie! Stupid big bad wolf. Okay. Whee! Bye-bye, Wolfie. Unseal it. Nice. Ooh, I'll take the other key. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, we'll save. And call it a night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whee! So thank you all for tuning in. I'm AmaltheaAoiSi. This was Dragon Quest 1 HD 2D Remaster. I will be playing the same game tomorrow, because the goal is to beat the game this week. If you guys have a raid request, please pop it into chat now. Because I don't even know who on my list might even be up this hour. Nope. Take us to the closeout screen game. I got a controller charge. Alright. Yeah, I know. You're dying for the controller. Alright. Alright. Until tomorrow, have a great night, have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
To conquer your doubts would be achieving. To live an unknown life would show you new meaning. 'Cause they don't know what path you took. They only see a silhouette of a man from a closed book. It can be a